Everybody, welcome back to Not Timmy 66. On a day off, had some appointments today I had to do. So I'm out running errands and I need to record this video because I need to tell you guys I was 100% wrong. And you might say, 100% wrong? You're never wrong. First of all, let me say that I have absolutely no problem admitting when I'm wrong. And I don't know if I'm 100% wrong or not on this topic, but I posted a video not too long ago about why I do not vote. Now, before everybody gets all in an uproar and I'm, oh, you lost subscribers over that, so that's why you're changing your mind and this, that, and the other thing, let me tell you guys something. I still have a right to change my mind, and I've had some deep thought process in regards to this, and it has nothing to do with losing subscribers or gaining subscribers. It has to do with the American process. And to be 100% honest with you guys, the battle of good and evil. So not only is it on an American political spectrum, societal, but it's also on a spiritual level. Whether you vote or you don't vote, I don't think you're a part of the problem, okay? I think those that are misguided and believe a lot of hype are a part of the problem. I honestly believe that those that actually buy into the mainstream media and all the crud that's out there in regards to all the political nonsense on both sides are incorrect. And I think that allowing other people to think for you as opposed to you thinking for yourself. Sorry, I'm driving here. I'd be looking at the camera. They're a part of the problem. But beyond that, if you make a conscious decision based upon the fact that it just doesn't matter to you anymore and that you don't think your voice is really going to be heard either way, I don't think you're really wrong. I felt that way until just a while ago. I started researching things because I saw a sign on my way home from work one day. I have to drive through a small town and there's a church that always posts signs out there, and they had posted one about the election, about voting. And it said something, I can't quote it verbatim. I should have taken a picture of the sign, to be honest with you. But it said something to the effect that if you don't vote, you're allowing evil to win. And that got the wheels turning. I don't know necessarily if you're allowing one thing or the other, but I do know this. If you don't vote, if you don't participate in the process, if you don't at least try to have your voice be heard, then you are allowing those that are empowered to just go ahead and make your own mind up for you, right? And I'm 58 years old. I voted in every single election, even the last one where Biden got in. I did not vote for Biden, so that should tell you how I'm going to vote this time. There's a guy on a scooter up here. I don't want to hit him. I don't know if you guys can see him in the rear view or not, but anyway, easily distracted. Where was I? Oh yeah, voting. So if we allow the other people that are already empowered to make up our own minds for us, then nothing's going to change, and whatever agenda they have set forth is going to be the one that we are going to have to live with, at least here in the United States, right? That being said, I was wrong because I don't think I'm 100% wrong. I guess this is more of an experiment to see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. See, when I said I don't vote, I just felt that my voice doesn't really matter anymore, that it's already gone far enough to the point where we're not really listened to at all, and therefore I wasn't going to waste my time getting involved in it again. But this sign I saw from this church changed my mind. I guess you could say God worked on my heart a little bit. When Trump evaded that bullet, or I think God had his hand in it and it hit his ear instead of blowing his head off, I think that was very telling. Don't get me wrong, I don't necessarily personally like Trump all that much. I think he's narcissistic to a certain degree, and I think that he is bombastic, and his personality doesn't 100% jive with somebody I would call a good friend. Let's just put that way. But I digress on that. I also think that his heart is in the right place, and I think he really does care about this country. I think he wants America to be America and put Americans first. I think he wants to shut down the borders against all the illegal aliens that are coming in, and I'm not going to get in a big discussion about that. But there's a lot of things that he wants to do: control the economy, make America to a point where we're solvent again and that we're successful again. And dang it, when you work hard, you can play hard because you can afford to. You don't have to stay home and watch TV because you can't afford gas in your car to go out and do anything fun, right? Those things is what I would like to get back to a little bit, and I think he supports those. But as a person, I don't 100% agree with him. So I don't think he's like the second Messiah or anything like that. But I do think that the Lord above does have his hand on the United States. I think he always has. I think it was founded with God in mind. And I know for a fact it was founded so that we had one of the reasons it was founded is that we had a right to worship freely who we wanted to worship and not be told what religion we had to do and all that other stuff. You guys know that. You're probably smarter than I am. I'm sure you are. Anyway, so I was wrong. So I'm going to perform a little experiment. I was really, really, shall we say, butthurt the last time around when Biden got in. I believe the last election there was a lot of hinky stuff going on. Let's put it that way. I believe that 100%. And the other part back there I'll have to edit out if I want anybody to be able to see this video. So, but his values and what he talks about falls much more in line than what Kamala Harris does. Kamala Harris, personally, as a person, I think that she is like terrible. Just terrible. I don't think she tells the truth. I think she'll say whatever she thinks you want to hear. I think that she is 10 times more liberal than Biden and Obama and Hillary Clinton all rolled into one, right? I think that she's far left of that. I think she's easily controllable by the apparatus that's in power now, and that's why they want her in. And I think they don't want to listen to us. So I'm going to perform a little experiment. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to vote in this election. It's obvious who I'm going to vote for. And if you don't vote, I get it completely, 100%, because I'm almost there. I'm almost to that point where I say, screw it, it doesn't matter anyway, but I'm going to try this one more time, just one more time, to see if my voice is heard. Now, if she gets in, then it's going to tell me several things. Number one, they're not listening to us at all, which is what I suspect. They're not listening to the American people. Number two, it's going to tell me that the voting process, there's really no reason to vote at all anymore because the voting process is a joke, which I suspect, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. And number three, what it's going to tell me is that I should not have any respect at all for the process that we live in, that I've grown up in, and that it's completely changed. And God has pretty much washed his hands of us, and it's just going to let America crumble, let America fall, let the chips fall where they may. So we're going to give it one more shot. But if you don't vote, don't get me wrong, I'm not judging you or saying one thing one way or the other. I'm not on here trying to tell you that you have to get out there and vote or you're a bad person, anything like that. You do you, right? But for me personally, I feel that this is honestly an epic struggle between good and evil. And I'd like to be on the right side. When I hear on news reports that I watch, not the mainstream media, that over 1 million Christians in this country are not going to vote. When I hear from senators on shows that are out door knocking and they walk by a house where they've got a sign out in front that says "Don't tread on me" and a big old American flag, and the senator says, "Hey, how come we're not door knocking on that house?" And the guy looks at his thing and says, "Well, this address here is not registered." That tells me there's a lot of people that are really just checked out of the system, that are sitting at home and they're just done. Not meant necessarily that you don't care, It's just that you're done. And that's pretty much where I'm at, but I'm going to give it one more shot. So I'm going to tell you this. I was wrong in regards to my first stance saying that I wasn't going to vote. I am going to vote. I've changed my mind. So for that, I apologize for any misinformation. But I'm also going to preface that by saying I think I might be right and it might already be too late. We will see. What's going to be really telling to me is how in the next few days, when all this shakes out, who's going to be sitting in the White House. That's all I really had to say on that. I don't really like to get super political on this channel, even though I'm not afraid to get political on this channel. I don't like to. I would much rather delve into topics that I like to talk about, which is everything alien, everything supernatural, everything like that. That's where I'm a seeker. I want to know the truth about things, the UAP and all the things that are going on. So that's what I'll get back into. But I wanted to put this short video out to let you guys know. I apologize that I was wrong, even though I may not be. We're going to see. Everybody take care. Another live coming on Saturday. Check it out if you haven't checked it out already. Thank you guys for watching Not Timmy 66. You don't want to miss any of the content. Feel free to click the little subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment and let me know what you guys think about this. I think it's a great topic. And it may creep into the next live I do. I don't know. Hate to get political, like I said. Much rather stick to the stuff I'm really interested in talking about. But that's how I stand. Let the hate fly. No, I didn't do this because I lost subscribers. To be honest with you guys, yes, I want to gain more subscribers. I'm not going to lie to you about that. But I also figure that those that are just subscribed to the channel and have to unsubscribe from me because I said I don't vote, well, don't let the door hit you in the butt on the way out. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really bother me. That's not a motivation behind this at all. Everybody take care. We'll see you soon.